For the next few Jolts of Faith, I'd like to talk about what we call the theological virtues. As St. Paul reminds us in the letter to the Corinthians, three things endure: faith, hope, and love. So let's start off with the first one, faith. Now, we all have faith, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this YouTube video. But do we have enough faith? I think we've all faced those times in our lives where our faith is put to the test. And sometimes we think that that's a bad thing, that when I question my faith, when I don't understand, that means I don't have faith. Quite the contrary. St. Thomas Aquinas, the angelic doctor, once wrote that the faith that does not question is not faith. Part of growing in our faith is those questions that life throws our way. The unexplainable loss of a loved one, an illness that takes someone way before their time, those waves that life sometimes hits us with that just keeps knocking us down. There's nothing wrong in questioning our faith. Faith doesn't mean everything's black and white and we have all the answers. Faith means we know who to go to for the answers. And sometimes that takes a while, but when we're honest enough and humble enough to admit that I don't understand and to cry out to the Lord for that, that's when our faith begins to grow. And sometimes it is in the struggle that our faith grows to meet the new challenge life may have thrown our way. In many ways, faith is like a muscle. The only way it grows is by exercising, by tearing it apart. If I want to build up one of the muscles of my body, I have to go through the pain of going to the gym, lifting weights to put tears in the muscle so that it can grow back stronger and bigger than before. That's what happens when we struggle with our faith. Not struggling to walk away from God, to say that's old-fashioned, that doesn't matter, but to struggle to say, Lord, help me to make sense of this. That's how we put those tears in our faith, like our muscles, that enable that to grow back stronger and bigger than before. St. Paul's right, faith endures, but faith is something we should be growing in over our lives. Each crisis, each difficulty, each challenge that we face and struggle with that faith helps that faith grow so that we're a little better prepared for the next challenge life may throw our way. We all have faith. We all also need that faith to be even stronger than ever. Not a sermon, not a homily, but just that little jolt of faith sometimes we need to get through the week.